After a long search, family and friends have finally buried the remains of George Kalaba, the man whose skeletal remains were discovered in his residence in Garden Rwangwa compound in Lusaka, nearly 2 years after his disappearance. The burial ceremony was attended by family members, friends and neighbors. The family is still waiting for the results of the post-mortem examination that was conducted on the 15th of January 2025. In an interview with Diamond News, the family confirmed not having anything to point at to whether the remains are indeed those of George Kalaba, their relative. But they are confident that the remains are those of their relative since they were discovered in his house after he went missing for a long period of time.
We are told because the bones, they are not fresh as per se, so the results will take about a month or so for them to be reviewed to us. So not necessarily that we have something that has been pointed to say it is him. We only know that it is him because we found him in his house.
The mysterious revelation has raised more questions than answers. Surprisingly enough, the bones were found clean, seemingly having been cleaned regularly.
And the bones, the way they were looking, as if they were cleaning them, they are very clean. He wants to open up the church with the apostle from Tanzania. So they've been together with that man and they've been carrying out some prayers in the same house.
Friends of the deceased have described the frustration and worry they felt as they tried to locate Mr. Kalaba. Meanwhile, Police Public Relations Officer Riha Monga has confirmed that the full finding of the cause of death will be provided once the investigation is concluded.
In 2025, we did conduct a post-mortem relating to the death of Mr. Kalaba, and the findings of the post-mortem by the pathologist were not conclusive. However, he did go ahead to obtain some samples from the skeletal remains of the deceased, and that will be subject to further forensic examination. We'll be able to issue a comprehensive statement once we are done with the investigation.
Keeping the bones in the house is what remains a disturbing and unanswered question. Meanwhile, the wife and the 4 children are still in custody until the investigation is concluded. The remains have since been buried at Mutumbi Burial Cemetery in Lusaka.